I'll help you to for you to be able to better wrap your head around it. Once again, I'll repeat that. This season is Arsenal's best defensive start to a season ever since this club was ever created. In other words, since the inception of Arsenal Football Club, this is Arsenal's best defensive start to a season. Bro, you can imagine a season where we're not even conceding open play goals. I used to remember, even if we did have a good defense 2 seasons ago, 3 seasons ago, we still considered goals through open play. Bro, I can count the amount of open play goals we've scored that's been conceded by this Arsenal team. And you know what's even more scary is when you watch the game against Brighton yesterday, when two of our major centre back that has given us the props out there as one of the best defensive partnerships out there in the world, the best defensive partnership in Europe. Two of them were not there when we started against a full-fledged Premier League side yesterday in the Carabao Cup. People, Mosquera in, Nkape in, Ricardo Calafiori, our starter this season, wasn't down there at left back. Benjamin White was called in to do a job in place of Jurrien Timber, who I like to pride myself in saying is the best right back we have right now in Europe. I mean, talk about Hakimi all you want. The skill set of Jurrien Timber says it all. It's quick, it's fast, it's a monster. Physically, he's hyper. I mean, he's imperious. Defensively, he's great. You know, you can have him tucked into that right back position. Don't move out. Good. You can have him as a flying wing back. See, bro, most fullbacks right now, yeah, you can count a handful who are very, very effective in defending and effective in going forward. I mean, sometimes these days you can find those ones with the right balance of defensive, and of defensive and offensive play. But bro, you cannot deny at this position, you can't deny at this time that Jurrien Timber isn't kicking the asses offensively and isn't even kicking it even more further defensively. I can actually, bro, I can't remember any time that Jurrien Timber has actually given a 70 over 100 performance. His performances for the Arsenal has always been 95, 100. Bro, you can't count him out. So if against Brighton, yeah, we dropped all our back four, our regular back four in our first 11 that we've been using throughout the season, and we still had that defensive solidity, come on, man. That has to count for something. It's not a trophy on its own, but you need to win these games before you can win trophies in it. You have to beat Brighton in EFL Cup before you go to the quarterfinals. I mean, that's the thing. People could say it's just 9 games. I hear you. Have we been in this position before? Technically, no, but I can understand if you say we've been in this position. But we've been in this position this season with a difference. And you know that difference? Andre Berta. When he went in the summer and said, you know what, yeah, I'm going to go bring in Nkape. I'm going to go bring in Eze. I'm going to go bring in Zubimendi. I'm going to go bring in Nordgaard. Nordgaard started yesterday. It's not the best in the pack. We all know this, yeah. But it's good to have some in form of numbers down there that you could call on just to quieten, the rumors of injuries we have out there. Arsenal's been ravaged by, bro, don't forget the fact that we've been ravaged by injuries this season already. We already have Odegaard out. This season, Saka was out for quite a bit. Madueke was already completely banged out and out for a couple of weeks now. Although I heard that he's ahead of schedule, he's coming back soon.
Nordgaard was injured for
Nordgaard was also injured, people. And people just completely forget this injuries yet. Bro, even I think Martinelli was even out for some time. This season. Despite these injuries. Yeah, of course, Havertz is still out. Come on, guys. Havertz is still out. Bro, we still have Gabriel Jesus who's totally banged out, knocked out, bro. We don't even know when that man is coming out. So, when you factor all these things into play, and see how the squad is being managed right now, you just have to call a spade and say, you know what, yeah, despite all these injuries, despite everything, yeah, despite all the old rivals saying Liverpool was going to win the title, even before they kicked the ball this season, and Arsenal are where they are, and Liverpool are obviously where they are. I mean, that should count for something. And again, I told BBK Sport this thing when I had a show with him a week ago. I told him, I said, BBK Sports, look at perspectives this season. And Wafudon, you're a smart guy. You're one of the smartest guys I know out there. You can factor into these points too. Bro, Newcastle derailed our season last season. We didn't win a title because they also took points away, away from home in St. James Park. We go there this season. We will right those wrongs. We get 3 points. Tap that, boom. We come back to London. Good and okay. If you don't really believe in all those things, no problem. Look no further than West Ham that came down to our own home at the Emirates and took points away from us last season. You know what? Yeah, Arsenal did them dirty, won the game, 3 points in the bag. That's the second team this season, last season that took away points from us, derailed our season, that we've actually gotten revenge, blood for blood, this season from. Good. If you don't really believe in these coincidences here, maybe your third one would, make you think further. Fulham took away points from us last season, people. Yeah, we've never had good days at Craven Cottage. Bro, that's out that stank out there in Craven Cottage. I can't really remember the last time that we had joys in Craven Cottage. And during the Invincibles era and slightly after that, we used to enjoy our times at Craven Cottage. In fact, I used to like going to Craven Cottage most of the time because I knew that Fulham is that team that would just completely smoke out of the park and just win games. Going down there is a scary team now. For the past 4 seasons, it's hell on earth to actually go to Craven Cottage and get even a point. Yeah, we went down there to Craven Cottage and got 3 points, and we came back, people. Now, that's 3 teams that actually derailed our title season last season. And man is still saying that this season isn't really, different. You're telling me you're not feeling something different? When 3 teams that derailed your season last season made you drop points and gave Liverpool the title last season, you're not really looking at it as, oh, okay, this is actually so good.